Are you relatively new in systems engineering, but are faced with a situation where you have to persuade your manager to take some action? This could happen when, let's say, you need some test results from a group, but they continually say they're not done yet, they're not ready, but you just need what they have. Now, we as individual contributors might not have rank authority, but if our manager makes a request, at the very least, they could probably get some real world status from their manager colleague over in that department. So there are times when we need to do this. And what I like to call this is managing up. Okay. So what we don't want to do is go into our boss and say, hey, we'll use William again. William's not giving me the test data. What should I do? Okay, well, if we're brand new, okay, they'll let it go. But if you want to look like a pro, go in like this instead. Says, okay, boss, Jill, let's say. Jill, I know you want those test results, and I think William has them, but he's a little hesitant to release them. Do you have a good relationship with Peter, their manager over there? And if you see him, or if you see him regularly, is there any way you can just probe about the results? Just ask for status. We know they're working hard, but Jill, could you just throw something out there? Okay, well, we did two things there. One, we came in with a solution. And the solution was, okay, could you ask Peter for these results? Okay. And the other thing we did was we managed up, as it were. So instead of trying to have the manager spend CPU cycles to figure out, okay, how do I solve Raymond's problem here? Now, Jill is basically has an answer to the question, why are you in my office and what is the ask? Now, this isn't rude, she's not being disrespectful, but she's busy. Our managers are busy, and they appreciate it, in my experience, when we get to the point, and if we have an ask, we get to the ask, in a respectful way. And then when we manage up, we direct them, we guide them into what actions they need to take to solve the problem. Now, Jill could respond with, you know what, I don't know Peter, Raymond, just keep after William and keep me posted. Or she could say, all right, well, I'll reach out to Peter. I can certainly do that. She might also say something like, well, why don't you try just walking down there and go there in person and engage and see how that works. So she might change the solution. But if we come in with sort of how we want them to act, sort of the solution and then the action point for our manager, because some problems we can't solve at our level, then she has a basis point from which to depart. Okay, she can change it, she can just do it. There are other ways. But that's different than trying to clean sheet it and say, okay, well, all right, well, let's brainstorm on how to fix it. Okay, did you call them? Okay, so that's going to be a much longer conversation. And if we can have shorter conversations with the same result from our management, with our management, everyone's going to be more appreciative. So that's called managing up. Sometimes we need to do it, particularly as systems engineers, because we touch a lot of different departments, and it takes practice. So give yourself some leeway. Hey, comment below what you think. If you want more explanation, just message me directly. I'm happy to help. If you're facing this type of situation, comment below, or again, give me a DM, and I'll see if I can help you move things forward. So comment below.